Hello again, everybody. Last time we went into this cave and fought a whole bunch of stuff. Now we're gonna go turn in a bunch of quests and then see what
Time to get going.
the mayor has to say. At this point, I'm kind of wondering when fishing is going to become a thing. In most of the Trails games I've played, there has been fishing and cooking. So I'm expecting it to show up at some point, but I don't know. Hi, Mr. Spence! Hello, Bracers. Any new developments in your investigations? Yeah, we actually have great news! The Bose region does have naturally occurring bear claw, too. We found them growing in Nebel Valley. There weren't many, but there should be enough to make your medicine. That's wonderful. They do say that the bear claw flower prefers to grow in wet environs. Nebel Valley would be the perfect place for that. Thank you, everyone. Now I can craft this new concoction without worry. Yeah. Well, best of luck. If you'll excuse us.
Good results.
Yeah, we found them in Cowbell Valley.
Hey! Quit laughing right now!
Okay, old man Lugren. Report. We'll take that, and that, and that.
I'll be awaiting your next report.
Well, that's not bad for heading towards our next bracer rank. Good stuff. Hello, Miss Mayor. Welcome back. Milady eagerly awaits your report. Yes, she does. I still want to know if we can steal from her basement. General Morgan has been here numerous times. I struggle to find the words. He is an upstanding man, but for better or worse, he has a soldier's temperament. Through and through. Tell us what you really think there, Leela. Cook's Corner? Nope, nothing in the Cook's Corner. Up the stairs. Second stair to the right and straight on till nightfall? No. Nobody?
Complaint resolution? Delays in market products due to flight restrictions? Sewage facility repairs? Selecting a gift for Her Majesty? Monster attacks on the new Ansel path? Oh, how much more paperwork must I endure? Oh, hello everyone. I didn't realize you had returned.
You seem busy. Would you mind if we interrupted for a moment?
Of course not. You brought information from General Morgan, correct? Please, share it with me.
The airship was hijacked by sky pirates, and they're demanding ransom. This is even worse than I had imagined. We probably could have learned more if he hadn't realized we were bracers. Oh, no. You've uncovered that it wasn't an accident, and that's enough. Now I can start thinking about countermeasures. All right. I should think about how to inform the citizens and the families of the passengers. That doesn't sound easy. And you already seem so busy. It's my duty as the mayor. Anyway, now that we know who the culprits are, may I ask you to continue investigating this matter? Of course. That was our plan from the start. We fought against those sky pirates before, after all. For the sake of the guild's pride, we can't leave everything to the royal army. Yup, exactly. Also, Dad might be involved in this somehow. We've got to handle this ourselves. What's wrong? Why the frown? You know, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I just can't believe it. Can't believe what? That Dad lost to those sky pirates. I know I shouldn't jump to conclusions based on the ones we fought in Roland, but you're not wrong there. Master Cassius could have easily handled them. Oh, come on, both of you. You're overestimating him. He's strong, sure, but maybe a whole bunch of sky pirates ganged up on him. May I ask you something? Estelle, Joshua, does that mean your father was also on that airliner? I guess we forgot to tell you? Yeah, he was. It's kind of embarrassing, but he's also a bracer. His name's Cassius Bright. Cassius Bright? Wait, did I hear you correctly? Huh? Yeah? Oh, you know him? Not personally, but I've heard of him and his stories. I see. Cassius Bright. I might be able to use that to negotiate with the Royal Army. Mayor? My apologies for that. I'll spare no effort in assisting you with your investigation. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what happened to the mayor. She looked so surprised when we mentioned Dad's name. Yeah, I can imagine why, though. The mayor said she'd known General Morgan since she was young, after all. Huh? Okay, let's put that aside for now. We should focus on what to do next. Of course. We're never going to find the sky pirates or the airliner by just wandering around. If it were that easy, the Royal Army would have found them already. Huh? What's wrong? You've really grown, Estelle. The old you would have been turning over every stone to find them. I can't believe I just heard you say something so practical, Estelle. I'm so proud of you. I could cry. What's that supposed to mean? You're both so rude. That was a compliment. But it's true that Bose is much bigger than Roland. We'll definitely need some kind of clue. A clue, huh? Oh, wait. Didn't we see Niall and Dorothy in front of the mayor's residence earlier? They looked like they were searching for a story to write about. Maybe they've heard something. That's right. They left for Bose before we did. It's worth asking them. I wonder where they went. Does the mayor have anything else to say? I thank you for your continued efforts. It seems there have been developments in the investigation. Milady has shown great vigor in resolving this matter. Has she, though? Dealing with the hijacking is priority 1. The paperwork can wait. We're about to go into overtime. So you're not much for paperwork, but you're great in a crisis. What's in the bar? A drunk reporter. That's what's in the bar. Damn it! You've got to be kidding me. Well, there he is. Physically, at least. Was he that bummed in his interview was rejected? Goodness. Now, this is just pathetic. You're supposed to consume the booze, not let it consume you. I'm not sure if it's fair to compare him to a bottomless drinker like you, Shira. Oh, please. If anyone's a bottomless drinker, it's Aina. That woman could drown 100 rounds without so much as blushing. Don't compare me, who only gets happily buzzed, to her. Seriously? You never pass out either. And worse, you always force people to drink with you. If Shira's tolerance is like a sieve, Aina's is more like a barrel hoop. Both are bottomless, though. Where am I? Good morning. You're finally awake. You know, it's never good to go overboard. Oh, my head is killing me. Wait a sec. You're the rookie bracers. Hey, what the heck am I doing back in Roland? I walked my way to Bose and... You're still half asleep, huh? We came to Bose too. Oh. Okay. You freaked me out. Hey, that's a fine-looking lady you got with you. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Reporter. I'm Shirazard Harvey. I'm like a mentor to these kids. Shirazard? Wait, are you Shirazard the Silver Streak? Oh my! You know my name? What an honor. Yeah, I've heard all the rumors about you. They say you're one of the best young bracers out there. So you came to investigate the incident too, huh? Something like that. How about you? Did you manage to dig up any good info? Didn't seem like you got much done at the mayor's place. Damn it! You saw me there? Yeah, alright. I had no info and I needed something. Figured as much. The Royal Army slapped a gag order on everything, so nobody knows if it was an accident or not. I even tried meeting General Morgan at Hawken Gate, but they stopped me at the checkpoint. And then, when I tried interviewing that infamous pretty mare, her damn maid wouldn't let me in. To top it all off, that ditzy girl keeps causing me more problems. Oh, Adios, what did I do to deserve such grief? Wow. Sounds like you're having a rough time. Tell you what, if you're that desperate for info, I don't mind sharing a little piece with you. Huh? You see, Mayor Maybell asked us to investigate this incident. We even got to meet General Morgan, thanks to her. You're serious? Sirius is my middle name. Estelle Sirius Bright. Yes! Bless the will of the goddess. I'm begging you, you've got to let me in on that juicy info. Sure. I don't mind. But you do remember how these things work, right, Niall? What? The info's not free. What do we get in return? You trying to extort me? Go ahead and try, but I've got no blood left to bleed. We're not information brokers. We're not asking you for your Mira. But you did enter Bose right after the incident, didn't you? I'm sure you must have heard something interesting. You're cleverer than you look, I'll give you that. But I'll be honest, my info isn't worth much. We'd love to hear anything that's related to the incident. And just don't hold anything back, all right? Okay. I've got 2 pieces of info. Is that enough for you? It's a deal. Joshua's really getting into this. He's got a talent for these kinds of negotiations, doesn't he? The first piece of info comes from a witness near Ravenu village, west of here. I heard it from one of the villagers who was in the city. Apparently, someone in the village saw a big silhouette in the sky the night of the incident. A big silhouette in the sky? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, anyone would think it was the missing airliner. But the Royal Army searched the area and came up with nothing. What? That's it? So, it was just a villager seeing things. I told you my info ain't much, didn't I? That gag order's got everything tied up tight. We still appreciate your effort. So what's the other piece of info? The Royal Army's Intelligence Division is on the move. The Intelligence Division? I've heard of them before. It's the division focused on gathering intel, right? The one that was created recently. Yeah, word on the street is they're at least as tough as the Royal Guard. A guy named Colonel Richard runs the show, and the rumor says he's a pretty damn capable guy. Some folks think it's only a matter of time before they solve the incident. Uh-huh. That's great and all, but that doesn't exactly help our investigation. Well, sorry for being so useless. But a deal's a deal. Now spill what you've got. Of course. Don't worry. We will. They shared with Niall the details of the incident in Roland and the information they gathered from General Morgan. The Capua Sky Pirates are demanding ransom from the royal family and the Liberal Orbital Ship Company. That's it. That's the scoop I've been dying for. Was that good information? The best. This is going to make one great article. I've got no time to waste. I got to go find Dorothy. See ya, kids. Whoa. That was fast. He must have been desperate for a story. I'm glad we could help. Oh, please. You were totally into those negotiations. You're a sly guy, you know that? Hey, I'm offended. That was a fair negotiation, a simple give and take. He's got a point. We bracers don't always deal with good, kind people. Sometimes you have to be cunning when dealing with tricky folks. I don't know if I'm cut out for that. Oh, anyway, don't you think we should look into that flying silhouette? You mean the witness from Ravenu Village, right? The Royal Army already looked into it, and they didn't find anything, though. But their investigations aren't perfect. Not just General Morgan. Most of the soldiers are probably as hard-headed as he is. They might have missed something. That's true. It might be worth checking out, just in case. You're starting to get the hang of this, huh? All right, then. Let's head to Ravenu Village.
I hope that shadow turns out to be an important clue.
If we
do you
do
wanna
find
place an order?
something, I'm sure General Morgan will be absolutely mortified. I'd drink to that.
You sure can be really petty sometimes, Shara.
I am researching organisms that supposedly lived in the world prior to the Great Collapse. Beings said to be far beyond humans' intelligence, more akin to gods. Yes, the ancient dragons. Oh, I learned about them in Sunday school. They were still around in Liberl till a few decades ago, right? But after orbments were invented, they completely vanished. What's wrong, Joshua? I'm just surprised that you actually remembered something we learned in class. Wow, rude. I mean, if there was something that big and smart out there, I'd totally want to meet it. I'm already excited just thinking about it. I feel exactly the same way. It is one of the reasons I pursue this research. In particular, I'm researching organisms that supposedly lived in the world prior to the Great Collapse. I started this bar as more of a hobby than a business. I wish I could relax a little. The boss is just putting on airs when he says he runs this place as a hobby. But I heard the owner of the Anti-Rose also runs it as a hobby. I guess not all hobbies are created equal. There's no point in crying over spilled milk. It's my own fault I lost my factory. Right, I'll just have to head back to the market and start all over again. Okay, does everybody have something new to say? Everybody has something new to say. All right, here we go again. And we have yet more quests. Crone Pass. Meet me at Frieden Hotel. Sure. Oh, so you're going to Ravenu Village. You'll want to take the West Bowes Highway until you find the path to the mountain trail. Follow that trail and it will take you right there. Ravenu Village. If only he was still around, this whole mess would have been solved in no time. Lately, everywhere's been getting less and less merchandise. Seems like they were all getting their shipments by airship. There's nothing good left. How lame. Honestly, I'm getting sick of waiting. Maybe I should give up for now. For service to be suspended for so long, it casts doubt on our company's reliability. Until now, we have maintained a spotless record. I do hope we'll receive a proper explanation. I've got nothing to do, but I gotta look otherwise occupied. I have to do something. Pretending to be busy is tough work. Currently, 2 regular airships are in service in Liberal. Linde takes the eastward route and Cecilia takes the westward one. Both ships were commissioned together but can be distinguished by colorings. Also, I believe the orbital engine used for the Linde is an older model.
There we go.
The Linde and the Cecilia, I thought we'd at least be able to fly the Cecilia on the westward route, but given the high alert, this must be serious. I put in an application to open a shop in the market, but they said applications are suspended due to the current turmoil. Welcome. I wonder what's wrong. He seems pretty bummed. Yeah, his shoulders are seriously drooped. Maybe something happened? That's probably going to be a future bracer request, unless it's tied to the one we have to go talk to the inn about. Oh, how can I report this to the owner? During the war, not only this town, but also Ravenue Village came under attack. Many people went through the same horrible experience that I did. No. I'm saying we would risk an undue degree of loss. With all due respect, flexibility is a must in this industry. Wait. I'd like you to consider this amount. My superiors say our budget is fixed. I beg you. Wow, that was delicious. The reputation for being one of the best restaurants in Liberl is real. It was definitely worth saving for. Splurging like this might be nice once in a while. I was so nervous that I couldn't tell what it tasted like. Oof, it feels like a waste. I want to savor it more the next time I come. I originally hailed from the Empire. One day, the owner came by the restaurant while I was working. She was pleased with my recommended wine and later sent me a letter. She asked if I would like to work here. I only came to Liberl intending to take a look at the restaurant, but in the end, I was swayed into staying. I agonized long and hard over the offer, but there is something about her that is hard to refuse. The owner of the previous restaurant I worked at ignored every opinion I had to offer. But the owner here not only gives my opinions the time of day, she does so with genuine enthusiasm. It's a pleasure to work for her. Though I do think it was a bit reckless of her to hire me while knowing nothing about me. I used to work as a cook in a tavern in ruin, but the owner recruited me to work here. I think she really liked my desserts. Or something. I used to work as a waitress in Zeiss, but I hit it off with the owner when she came for business negotiations. The pay seemed good, so I jokingly asked if she might let me work here. Of course, she replied without missing a beat. The owner is certainly decisive. She's completely different from the manager. The market, as it came to be during the mayor's father's era. He had revolutionary commercial development plans, and his daughter has continued with that legacy. I admit her age made me underestimate her, but her skills are all her own. There's a village northwest of here that's supposed to have great fruit, but it's in the mountains, so I don't think we can walk there. Too bad. I know, maybe they sell some at the market. Let's go check it out later. Oh, when I think about it, Marion sure does love to eat. The moment she catches wind of a rumor, she absolutely has to try it. Thanks to that, we've never a dull moment. Okay. What do we have? We already talked at the bar, I believe. Yes, we did. So, what is over here? Our hotel's prominence has not faded in the many years since our founding. Working here is no easy task, but it is also my pride and joy. Someday I will pass down these traditions to the hotel's next manager. Sometimes the tongue just goes off on its own and ignores anything you tell it to do. You won't believe this. Just as I was about to clock out for the day, my manager just up and gave me more work. I missed out on my seat at the ante-rows. Well, it looks like they're closing down for the day, so there's always next time. What am I supposed to do? Of all the times for the airliners to get suspended, I swear, it seems like things only go wrong when you're pressed for time. Excuse me? Are you Hart? Did you see my posting on the bulletin board? Yeah, that's right. Phew. Finally, someone arrived. I didn't think anyone would come at this rate. I need to get to Ruin urgently, you see. That's why I've been looking for a guard to get me to Crone Pass. Think you're up to the task? Sure. Yeah, we can do it. Thank goodness. I'm saved. I hear there are tons of monsters on the trail, so I wouldn't dare walk there by myself. But what will you do after you're past the checkpoint? I've already made arrangements with the guild on the other side. Bracers from the Ruin branch will be coming to meet me. Oh, I see. So, how would you like to do this? Shall we go now? No, let's split up for now and meet it somewhere else. We have our own preparations to make. Sure, I don't mind. I'll be waiting at the west exit. Please come once you're ready. The west exit is near Mayor Maybell's home. All right, let's get to work. Okay.
Let's begin.
Good luck, you two.
The fruits of Ravenue Village are without compare. Roland may have us beat when it comes to vegetables, but Bose wins out in fruit. We take great pride in that. Hey, Mina. What? Mina, you always say super harsh things to me. Do you hate me? If I really hated you, do you think I'd still be here with you? Why are you blushing? I didn't say I like you either. Right. Good grief. I see. So it was neither. Peppermint Patty and Charlie Brown. So we'll go ahead and do, well, let's see here. That's Revenue Trail. But we need to go to Crone Trail. So, let's just finish talking to everybody. Mother and father are agonizing over what's happened. I wonder what Milano is doing right now. With Bo's airspace restricted, business is already suffering. The Empire's airliner has also been refused entry to Bo's. At this rate, we won't have a single thing to sell. Despite everything, Ms. Milano is still hard at work. I cannot let myself fall behind. My husband always handles his dealings and business negotiations with a level head. Trino is the complete opposite. That man bases everything on intuition and impulse. That said, Milano has both qualities. She and Mayor Maybell are like peas in a pod. The day when she claims the top spot may not be far away. Not that we intend to go quietly, mind you. See, that just puts me in mind of Dylan Thomas, and we shall not go quietly into that good night. But that's a whole other thing. No matter how old a man gets, he never forgets his inner child. Dreams are meant to be chased. Women just don't get that. Excuse me? You might want to rethink that there, buddy. Ugh, really? What did I ever see in that man? Marrying him was my life's greatest blunder, looking back. Well... Gotta say, the airship's delays actually worked out in my favor. It'll buy me some time while Pops is gone. I'm going to use that time to handle as much of his work as I can. I started out by being his assistant, after all. I've got a pretty clear idea of what he's thinking. Maybe? Oh... Bordeaux's wife is helping him with his work. I've tried to help my husband as well, but I always seem to mess things up. I suppose I'm just better suited to support him in Milano here at home. It's going to be all right. He'll come sauntering through that door like nothing ever happened, any moment now. All right, and back down.
Welcome to Zine Arms and Guards.
I went through hell and back and then some during my recent days in Bo's Market. Enduring those hard times is what gave me the experience I needed to run my own business. It really does pay to start from the rock bottom, eh? I don't think you have anything new. No, wrong button.
Are there any bargains?
Nope, nothing new. Okay. Creepy Orbital Factory guy.
We have a visitor.
Ooh, sales are good. Very good. It bothers me how craftsmen are so inflexible, but no matter. Let's hope the profits keep pouring in.
What are we
What do you have that's new?
Which one are you going to
Well, oh, strength plus 30. What? Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I think a dink a do. Yeah, I think we do that. Okay. I do have a cast too. Alright. We can work with that.
Come again.
Orbment, Quartz, Joshua. Yes, we want cast 2. Cast 2 is much better. Here, anti-sept all. Ooh. Yeah, how about we blind blade? I would give him an action, but he's already getting bonus speed as a reaction to his turns. So let's hold off on that. Alright, and upstairs we go. I cannot make anything that offends my sense of artistic beauty. Most of the new owner's requests are just base and vulgar. Looking at his face is making me lose all motivation to create new things. Go with that feeling, girlie. He's, not exactly good people from what I can tell. My husband's business seems to be doing better than expected. It's like he's been walking on clouds lately. I suppose it really was for the best. Well, at least somebody's life seems to have turned around a little bit. Mommy and I are going to visit Daddy's store soon. I can't wait. All right. Father, Vicar, Father. Northwest of here is Ravenue Village, which is known for its flourishing orchards. Sadly, the village has no chapel. I would love to invite its children over here for Sunday school. Sister? Sister. Oh, many folk here have a habit of coming here to pray for business success. Honestly, Adios is the goddess of creation, not the goddess of luck. Unbelievable. Maybe I should post a notice on the door. Well... all right. Into the market. So this is the famous Bose Market. I hadn't expected such a bustling market from a tiny nation like this. I suppose I'll peruse a little on my way to my meeting.
Do you need any medicine?
Airliners or no, the merchants of Bose are not so easily cowed. There's always something we can do. The lady becomes more full of life the busier she gets. I can observe that she is certainly the previous mayor's daughter in that regard. As for myself, I'm worried about her constitution.
Come on over and take a look.
Dad's growing fruit in the village. Someone might sell his fruit here. Actually, we were going to run this shop together. Phew, time to take a breather. I wonder how my husband is doing back in the village. Imperial porcelain is signified by its ornate decorations and intricate designs. Pottery of the Republic, on the other hand, is simple and austere, but ages wonderfully with use. They make for a fascinating contrast. Incidentally, Liberal's own designs are simple yet elegant. That's how it feels to me. For the first time, I bought something myself. It was that fluffy dessert that they sold near the fountain. Everyone seemed to be enjoying them, so I thought I'd follow their example. It was very delicious. What a valuable experience this was. I had thought eating outdoors was rather improper, but I believe it is the location in which it is eaten that makes it so delicious. Trina was on that missing airship. Milano's been handling business negotiations in her father's place. She's incredible, but I worry about her health.
I'm confident in our lineup.
No, this is terrible. How could this be? My budget for today is spent. The shop always has the most unpredictable sales. Welcome. Step right up and take a look. Right now. There is an extravagant rug from the Republic, only 500 mira. Just 500 mira. Normally sold for 1,500. Yours today for a mere 500. And what's more, it comes with a tapestry of the same pattern. It's so cheap. But if I do buy it, I'll have to find a place for it in the luggage. Maybe I can get it shipped home to the capital. The book in the back seems to be dusty. I should borrow a duster from the shopkeeper and clean them up.
Would you like some cake?
Oh, Adele is off to buy even more. We've been to this shop before as well. I do hope the airships will begin moving again soon. About that sponge cake shop. Ever since that lady started, I think they've gotten way better. I eat it every day, so I'm sure they are. Check that, please. Sorry about that. Welcome. My fiancé was the one who started this shop. He was a passenger in that airliner that vanished. But I believe he'll come back okay. I just have to protect his shop until he does. Estelle? What's wrong? Right. Huh? We weren't the only ones with family on that ship? All the more reason to get serious about this. as a bracer of the guild and as Dad's daughter. Estelle. Yeah, you're right. Welcome. Would you like our Beau's Market specialty, the fluffy egg sponge cake?
Looking for something.
The clothes that I tailored myself are selling surprisingly well. Perhaps I can expand the variety.
What do we need? I hope you found everything.
Female customers have been showering me with requests for my original clothes. I think I'll try to focus more on ladies' fashion.
Are there any bargains?
Which one are you going to pick?
I'll pick this.
We're just gonna get the silly things.
I'll take this. I'll take this.
Because we can.
Alright, think I got it.
I hope you found everything okay.
Sponge cake. Looks yummy. I shouldn't use my errand money. No, kiddo, you really shouldn't. My fruit is all brought from Ravenue Village. That place used to be a prosperous mining town, but these days it's all fruit.
Want to take a look around?
Here in Beauce, Trino and Bordeaux are second only to the mayor, and recently Trino's daughter is gaining momentum. Milano, was it? She's a merchant to rival her pops. There sure are a lot of father-daughter merchant pairs, huh? Oh yeah, the mayor's good friends with the Milano girl, too. What should I make for dinner tonight? It's a tough call. I decided I'd decide at the market, but I still can't decide. Okay. Sure, we're gonna be silly because we can. And then we're gonna go ahead and we will stop here and pick up this quest next time.